Hello everyone and welcome down the Bitcoin rabbit hole. I'm Roxy and today I will use this to tell you that yes, it is possible to operate your company or your project 100% using only Bitcoin. Intro. When you fall down the Bitcoin rabbit hole, there is no coming back. I hope you enjoyed the new intro. So this is the second video of this series where we'll be exploring different projects created by Bitcoiner, and today it's going to be Citadel 21. It's a project created by Ordernuts and Katoshi, and it's basically a compilation of dope essays written by various Bitcoiner. So the guy that wrote that come from various backgrounds. Some are straight up full-time Bitcoiner from a long time, others are artists, musicians, or whatever they are. And everyone is basically telling their story about their adventure within Bitcoin, how they fall down the Bitcoin rabbit holes, advice, or dope piece of art. So while the magazine is amazing and there's already 6 volumes available freely online and 2 physical copies, what I really want to discuss is the project itself, because Citadel 21, in my opinion, is really at the front of adoption by doing everything into Bitcoin. From paying their suppliers to accepting only Bitcoin as payment, they are truly a 98%, 99% Bitcoin company. And I find that absolutely amazing because it is a choice we're all gonna have to make one day. Do we either adopt Bitcoin or ignore Bitcoin? And if you're gonna adopt Bitcoin, you need to go above simply a speculative asset. You need to realize that Bitcoin can be a technology that's gonna enable freedom for a lot of people. And not only by saving, but also by creating. There's so many entrepreneurs out there that cannot do their business because there's too many legal barriers and limitations through the financial system that we currently know. For the little story, I personally got my bank account frozen twice within a year of my new company, so I was forced to move banks 3 times within the first year of a startup. Imagine how shitty that is. And that is because the banking system in France doesn't allow me to do my job. And what is my job is to teach people what is Bitcoin, literally. I'm telling you that not because I want to read about me and complain about the system, but because I know that there is an alternative that is coming and it is growing fast. And that alternative is Bitcoin, and that is absolutely awesome. Because I know what you think, yeah, but how can you do a business with Bitcoin? The price is too volatile, people don't accept it, how are you gonna get your customer to pay it? And basically, Citadel 21 is answering all of those questions and proving the world that yes, you can do everything with Bitcoin. So let's just analyze the cash flow and a bit of like the operating system. First of all, it's just a magazine. So like the people that write that are Bitcoiners, and they probably did it for free, and they simply add a QR code at the end, which is a donation address. So you need to realize that if I want to tips one of those authors because I like their story, I can just pull up my phone and tips them. There is no bank, no one in the middle. Right now, if I want to tip someone using the legacy system, I will ask my bank to probably pay Citadel 21, and then Citadel 21 is probably going to route that payment to the author. Or even it's just me, my bank, and my bank to the bank of the author. That is so complex. If I want to tip 20 cents, can I? No, I can't. I cannot go through 3 banks to tip 20 cents to someone living across the world that is pseudo-anonymous and I have no idea who they are. But with Bitcoin, it is possible. So just the only fact that donations through Bitcoin is amazing is one step. But I want to go deeper. Once they've created all the dope art and they have all the content, they've decided to print 1,000 copies. So it's a limited edition. So they've paid a freelancer, a third party, to create the physical design of the book. They paid him into Bitcoin. Then they needed to hire a company to print the actual copies. That also was done within Bitcoin. And finally, they had to send those 1,000 copies all around the world to more than 30 countries using Bitcoin. And the company accepted. And that is absolutely awesome. So then, how is their cash flow? How can they accept Bitcoin as a payment? Well, it's easy. They're using what is called a BTC Pay server. Basically, every time you're going to go pay online, you have usually 3 or 4 options. You have MasterCard, Visa, sometimes you have PayPal, and now you have like Apple Pay or whatever. And more often than before, now we have Bitcoin as a solution. And to do so, they are integrating a BTC Pay server, which is an open source payment processor that is free and can be implemented in any website. So it basically cut down all the intermediary of bank, and it routes the payment directly from my Bitcoin wallet to their Bitcoin wallet. And that is awesome. If you wonder how I bought it, I actually done it directly through the video about Samurai Wallet. So you're just gonna download a wallet. I download myself Samurai Wallet. I took some cash. I went to the ATM. I loaded up that wallet with some Bitcoin using cash. So it was a non-KYC transaction. And then I used those same Bitcoin and my Samurai wallet to buy the copy of Citadel 21 directly through their website. I've sent it to an address that obviously wasn't my main address, so I keep some privacy. And that's it. I literally bought this volume of Citadel 21 using digital cash because everything was anonymous. They don't need to know who I am if I just want to buy a copy of a magazine. It wouldn't make sense if someone knew. And that is truly the power of Bitcoin. It is digital cash and it is working. So I know that a lot of you are skeptic about the price of Bitcoin. But yes, it is going up, it is going down. Can you really buy anything? And you all probably gonna tell me about the story of the pizza dude. The guy, Lorenzo, he spent 10,000 Bitcoin just to get a pizza. Today, that's equivalent to, for you and nowadays, more or less 100 million for a pizza. And a lot of you are telling me, yeah, that's stupid. Why do you spend your Bitcoin on that? It doesn't make any sense. But my answer is that it does make sense because Bitcoin is more than just speculative asset. It is a technology that's going to bring power and freedom to millions of people. And I think that if we just shut down all of that aspect of Bitcoin and only focus on the speculative asset, we are missing a big part of what Bitcoin could become, which is freedom. Anyway, my point is, would I regret buying that? I spent 200,000 Satoshi to get it. It's more or less 20 euro, 20 bucks. And I understand, and I know what you're gonna say. Yes, it only cost you that, but what happened in 2 years when the price go up and that cost you 200 bucks? What happened in 10 years when you bought that and that copy literally cost you 2,000 bucks? It is something I am aware, but I truly believe that helping the ecosystem, helping projects like that evolve, proving to the world that Bitcoin can be used anywhere, it's truly the goal. We need to empower the billion of people that don't have bank accounts. We need to empower the million of entrepreneurship in Africa, Asia, and Latin America that can use this technology to improve the infrastructure, improve the ecosystem, and shut down those barriers, those laws, those regulations created by corrupt politicians, cartels, and bureaucrats over the years. We need to stop having so much difficulty creating projects. Maybe it's not the case in your jurisdiction, but it is the case in many, and Bitcoin is truly going to bypass that. We're going to have two highways, the legacy system that is slow, that is expensive, that is controlled, that doesn't want entrepreneurship if you don't do what they want, and we're going to have Bitcoin, which is open source, which every single person on earth can plug in, get out, get in, get out, and do whatever they want anonymously so they can really empower the individual. So that is my take on Citadel 21. I truly love the project, not only because of the dope artist, the cool story, the art, but because it is a proof that yes, you can have a business only doing Bitcoin shit. And that is perfect. No, okay, I need to be biased. I did talk to them, and so they are paying literally everything with Bitcoin except for their website and then domain name. But I'm sure someone is gonna figure out how to do it if it's not already the case. But even the security is paid with Bitcoin. Even the email address are paid with Bitcoin using Proton Mail. So it's really breathtaking that after 10 years, which is a really short-term period of time, if you think about like human history or internet, 10 years is really short. We have that solution. We have that alternative system that is accessible, that can be used. Yes, it is slow. Yes, maybe it's not perfect. Yes, it is volatile, but it exists, and if you want to use it, you can. That is just mind-blowing in my opinion. Anyway, I'm Roxy. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe. If you got a copy, hey, kill it. And if you got any question, go ahead. I personally produce some educational content for Bitcoin and Bitcoin only. No scam, no bullshit, no price action. It's a whole course for free. It's available in Spanish and French and English. Down in the description, where I will teach you what is Bitcoin, how it works, why it's important for freedom in human being, how to secure them, how to acquire them, and how to create an inheritance plan. Everything is down in the description, or visit my website, thebitcoinrabbithole.com. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope I said everything I wanted to, and I see you up next week. Bye bye. Everybody will have to make a choice. Ignore Bitcoin or adopt it. What's gonna be yours?